Hi all my GLP-1 friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help. Today, we're going to talk about tricks and hacks that have worked for me on my weight loss journey. I'm on compounded Tirzepatide, but this works with all the GLP-1 medications, whether it's Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound, or Mounjaro. I've been on Tirzepatide for almost a year, and I've lost about 60 pounds. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I'm not giving you medical advice. This is what works for me. So it's recommended that you take your GLP-1 medication the same day every week. You can track that. And guess what? There's an app for that, Shotsies. Shotsies works great. Now, if you don't want to use an app, that's fine. The old-fashioned notebook and pen will work just fine. You can track what time of day you injected and where you've injected and if you've had any side effects. You could alter the time of day a little bit depending on the side effects. That's not going to matter. Now, keep in mind, nothing will help you more than a high protein, low carb diet and exercise. But knowing this, it's important to have your protein. I like to use Lavelle 3-part system. It's a great source after your shot and your appetite suppressant is working well and you're a little sluggish. First, you take either the men's or the women's pills. I don't think it matters much, but they have both options. They have a great pre and probiotic along with the vitamin B's and D's and a lot more. You could always read the nutritional label for yourself. Then I have one of their protein shakes. Pumpkin spice. I like that. Besides all the usual nutrition from the protein shakes, it does have a little bit of caffeine to give you that little extra boost if you're feeling a little sluggish from your shots. Then they have a DFT sticker, which delivers a slow, steady boost of B12 and along with some other vitamins. Now, I really like this delivery system. I don't work for Lavelle or I don't receive any compensation. I just really like their products. Now we're going to talk about collagen. Collagen is great for your skin, especially when you're losing weight. It gives your skin that great elasticity that it really needs, and bonus, it has between 10 and 20 grams of protein. I use the unflavored in my coffee and protein shake, so I get an extra 12 to 20 grams of protein. I'm happy with that. Now let's talk about my favorite hack, Element. Element is a salt-based electrolyte, and it also contains magnesium and potassium. Now, 60% of people have a magnesium deficiency, so this is going to help you. And if you're getting a little bit nauseated after your shot, a few sips of this, and it seems to go away. For me, it's a lifesaver. And if it's good enough for athletes and Olympic athletes, I think that says it all. Now, I used to take blood pressure medication twice a day. As I lost weight, my blood pressure became normal. I didn't realize this, and I continued to take the medication until one day when I passed out. I thought, oh, must be low blood sugar. After all, I didn't have breakfast, and I worked out. Next day, I was still a little bit dizzy, and a light bulb went off in my head, and I decided to take my blood pressure. It was low. My doctor told me stop the medication, and if I still felt dizzy, remember now that my blood pressure is normal, salt is my friend. So I sip on Element all day long. Next, protein water. Hydrate and get your protein. Great on those days that you can't seem to get enough protein. This is a life changer. Remember, you need the protein to keep feeling full and for your muscles. This is a win in my book, both hydration and protein. Now, the next subject, a little controversial, red light therapy. It's everywhere. Keep in mind, all the products you get online are not the same as professional red light therapy machines. You're talking $200 versus $25,000. I got mine on Amazon for about $200. I use it 2 to 4 times a week, and I really think it helps with the fat loss. It's also really good for your skin. Now, my wife has used it a couple times for her back pain. She says it seemed to help a little bit. Why not? Now, I've been to these spas that have the professional machines, and yes, there's a difference, but I'm not spending $25,000. I don't know about you. Now, my next hack is Biooptimizer Magnesium. Remember, 60% of people have a magnesium deficiency. Biooptimizer has 7 kinds of magnesium. 7! That's great. Magnesium helps with constipation, which we all know is a common side effect from this medication. It's also really good for sleep. And we all know how important the sleep is on our busy lives, especially when we're trying to lose weight. Now let's talk about the taboo subject of hair loss. Hair loss happens with any rapid weight loss, whether you're on medication or not. Once you stabilize or lose weight slower, it'll stop. Hair loss that happens, it's only temporary, and it seems to happen 2 to 3 months in. Any quick weight loss. I use Nutrafol. My hairdresser seemed to notice new growth after a couple months after I started taking Nutrafol. She told me biotin is also really good for hair loss, so I take that too. Remember, this hair loss is only temporary, and it takes about 3 months to grow new hair. Another tip, eat greens. You just can't seem to get enough vegetables or fruit. Means my appetite suppression is really working. 1 tablet and some water, you get all the nutrition of 8 servings of veggies. Wait, I know eating the actual vegetables is the way to go, but sometimes you just can't. Whether you just can't eat them because you're too busy or the appetite suppression, 8 greens comes to the rescue. You could read the nutritional label for yourself. Now let's talk about scales and tape measures. I like Renfro. They even have an app that'll help you track all that. And you can add the blood pressure, which also syncs to the app. I recommend measuring yourself. When you're not losing weight, you may be losing inches. What a non-scale victory that is. In the app, the scale part will tell you how much of your weight is protein, muscle mass, water. Is it 100% accurate? Who knows? But when the numbers go up or down, to me, that's all that really matters. Now, remember, when you exercise or walk, you gain muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So that might be the reason. That's why you should measure yourself. I'm okay if I'm losing inches instead of pounds. I'd like to do both, but what the heck. And if you go down in clothes size, that's another non-scale victory. What a great feeling. Well, those are my tricks and hacks. They work for me. Hopefully they will for you. Now, remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day. Thank you.